Now, Noble Manhattan's been around some time. And as you can see from this, we've been training coaches since 2003, but while it's UK based, it's multinational. We've been training coaches in 37 countries. It could be 38 or 39 now, but the last I knew it was 37. The number is unimportant. There are lots of people around the world who've been trained by Noble Manhattan Coaching. It's accredited, it's recognized, it's registered with a number of different organizations. And this is also important because there was a time when coaching bodies accredited themselves. And that's not really very clever. You know, you can say, well, I'm accrediting you because you've done my course. But how good is that course? Well, we're accredited with the International Authority for Professional Coaching and Mentoring. That's something I've learned from spending hours in front of a mirror. We are accredited through the Institute of Leadership and Management from our business coaching side of things, through the ILM City and Guilds. And we're also registered with the International Regulator for Coaching and Mentoring, and they are the ombudsman of the coaching profession. Now, anybody can call themselves a coach, and that is one of the problems. There are people out there who have done no training at all, yet call themselves coaches. And so you just don't know what you're dealing with. There are some incredibly good coaches out there who've never been trained in their lives, which is absolutely tremendous. But there are also people who can call themselves coaches because anybody can, but not everybody can call themselves an accredited coach. Now, Noble Manhattan identified the requirements for specialist coaching for adolescents and children. That's specialist coaching, you know, training people to be coaches for adolescents, training people to be coaches for children. And that was about 6 years ago when one of our graduates came to us and said, have I got a project for you? And this is wonderful because she's a trained psychotherapist as well. She was the lead author in The Other Subject, which I've already spoken about. And I've been working with her for the last 6 years, and we've developed this program and this training for people who want to be coaches or even who want to use coaching techniques in their everyday life. Now, this could be teachers, this could be parents, this could be anybody working with children, working with adolescents, who want those extra tools in order to be able to do their job more effectively. So it becomes continuity, it becomes further development, it becomes CPD. And so we run we run 3 levels of training. We run the foundation level, which is 20 hours of live online work. At the end of it, you get a toolkit of 50 programs of The Other Subject, which can be used in a number of different areas. We have the certificate course for those who are already qualified coaches, qualified therapists, qualified counselors, and they are important too, because this gives them the opportunity to use these tools in their everyday life under the accreditation, under their own registrations, but to use these tools because we believe these tools are incredibly effective, not just in the SEN environment, but in every teaching and school and group environment. They can be used also for adults. And the number of people who have gone through the training, not very many yet because this is so new, but the number of people who've said, this means a lot to me. I have developed into a better person, or to who I think is a better person. I have learned how I can deal with particular situations, and that's just through the training. So that is also important. It's not just about training to help others, but it's also training to develop oneself. And I have learned that as a coach. I did the course myself. It's incredibly powerful because I've thought, actually, how am I doing things in life? How can I do things better in my life? And I will freely admit that before I did that training, I was in that box where I would say I was judgmental. I would look at somebody and say, yeah, okay,